Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans and the New York Giants. On the Tennessee sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His team in the win column for the first time with their victory a week ago. With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Slide, set to get this one going. And off we go from East Rutherford. And he'll get this to the 24-yard line. That's where the opening drive of the game will begin. Jackson Dart brings that Giants. On play action, it is Dart. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
They'll look to run with Singletary. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. Here's a third down and 4.
Back at the 6-yard line.
Out of shotgun, it's Dart. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On first down, Ward. Escape the rush here. He goes down. Shelby Harris getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. That'll bring up 2nd and long. Shotgun snap for Wolf. Short one there. He's got Ertz. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play.
Third and long. Here's Ward. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. Titans going to send out the veteran Tommy Townsend to punt. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. Already Sunday number 3 of the NFL season. Let's remind you of what's ahead. The Rams, who played on Monday night, another national game. And a good matchup, interconference against Denver at Mile High. Followed on Monday night by the Eagles and Bears at Soldier Field. Remember the double point game from 2018. That comes right 8:15 Eastern, 7:15 Chicago time. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Open man, that's Slayton. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
We'll try again here. Second and 10. Dart gonna fake the give and hold on to it.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. That's a nice pickup there.
Now a third and 2. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A give to Singletary on the zone read. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's good for a Giants first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing. Dart. We get this into the hands of Neighbors.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 17-yard line.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack. It's going to bring up fourth down. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 6.
At the 28-yard line.
In motion, it's Robinson. Play action. Ward. And the rush, too strong. They're in a flash for the sack. Abdul Carter in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's third down.
14.
Out of the gun, Ward. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score.
All right, so this is great teach tape for all the young quarterbacks out there. When you are in the pocket, you need to keep 2 hands on the ball at all times. You see guys, they're moving, they're scrambling, their eyes are downfield, and they lose track of the rush. You have to assume the defenders are going to attack the ball any chance they can. Secure it, 2 hands. Even if you take a sack, nothing is more important than the ball.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll begin with first and 10. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Now a screen, here's Pollard. And he is not going to get away. That one blown up in the backfield.
A loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. The tight end Ertz in motion. From the gun, here's Ward. There's Ertz. He's got it right side. And he's going to be taken down as we hit a 2-minute warning here in this first half. Come to the line for 3rd down and 5. Now it's Ward. He'll go up top with this one. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Giants offense running back Devin Singletary back on the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Throwing is Dart. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Dart looking for the home run ball deep downfield. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
I love the aggressive approach. You don't want to give the ball back to your opponent in this situation. So they dial up a shot play, push the ball downfield, results in a massive play here late in the first half.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Dart. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Dart. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. 3rd down and 3 coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
To the air again goes Dart. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he won't quite get there. Close, but comes up about a yard short after that scramble.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up
no move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down. Out wide, that's Singletary. Oh, so elusive. Even down near the goal line, doesn't quite get in. But his guys are set up 1st and goal.
That's another.
To throw is Dart. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Giants. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
At the end of the first half, it might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
17.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Ward. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Throwing is Ward. Pass caught left side. That's Ertz. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, Ward. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. Titans offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And let's give him about 4 on that one. It was the rookie out of Ohio State. In on the stop. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. He can be slowed up and taken down. Play goes nowhere. Stuffed behind the line for a loss. This is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap for Wolf. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Makes the score Titans 24, Giants 20.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Giants offense running back Devin Singletary back on the field. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, it is Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. Good blocking to the 15. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
A gain of 23 more yards.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Now a handoff to Singletary. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
Now to stop.
3rd and goal.
Lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
He'll try and run, and it's Singletary. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. John Harbaugh will send out the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Giants cut the deficit down to 1.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Titans offense ready for this next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Here's Pollard running left. He's going to get nothing out of that one. Followed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. See what they have for 2nd and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
Again, it's Pollard. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain. Yet again. And now it's 3rd down. Here's Ward. Not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Townsend now to punt it. That kick is away. On the return, it's Austin. Oh, looks like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. Jackson Dart and this Giants offense ready to get back to work. And he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. A play fake. Now Dart. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. The pressure going to cave in on him. He will go down.
By Christian Wilkins.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On now, Pro Bowler with the Ravens a season ago. Now the punter for the Giants, Jordan Stout. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Titans offense ready to take over once again. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now they pitch it to Pollard. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Out of the gun, Ward. That's to the rookie out of Ohio State, Parnell Tate. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
A gain of 29
that pickup good for 29 yards.
Tennessee.
And he was labeled as a playmaker coming out of college, Mike, and after what's his first catch of his career, it's pretty easy to see why.
It'll be 1st down and 10. Looking to throw, it's Ward. He'll tuck it and take off. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
And the Titans' 1st down.
They motion a receiver right. They'll go back to Pollard on 1st down. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
Tackle made
You know, Mike, I think it's easy to forget, and I think we need to give Tony Pollard just a little bit more credit and recognition. I mean, last year, over 1,000 yards rushing, the 4th straight season, and I think he gets overshadowed by some of the big backs around the league. And, you know, not the flashiest guy, but, man, he's good.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. Play fake, now Ward to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. Now Ward on 3rd and goal. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. It looked like the Titans were able to get back on this one. Indeed, they did, so Tennessee keeps the ball. On 4th down, on is the veteran Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Giants offense running back Devin Singletary back on the field. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
You know, so it's zone coverage. So everything is on the quarterback, just identifying where are the gaps in the coverage and being on time and accurate with the throw. And he knows the defender has that help inside, so he just can't make this throw. It's read perfectly, breaks on the ball, good eyes, good job securing the catch, and the only thing left to do is take it back for 6.
Slides at the point, up and good. And the Titans will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
23.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Giants offense running back Devin Singletary back on the field. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense.
Throwing is Dart. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. Now Singletary. And some good running there. That's a 1st down up to the 43.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, Dart. And that one incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Cordell Flott on the coverage.
Now Dart. That's to Mooney. Complete right side. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Up 3rd and 1.
And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. He will not be able to get to the end. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down. Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big 4th down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
And Cam Ward will now lead the Titans offense out. Their next time with the ball here. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 50-yard line.
The tight end Ertz in motion. From the gun, here's Ward. A short one there. He's got 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Ward going to get it to Tate on an RPO, and he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10.
1st down, Titans.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. They'll run here with Pollard. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. At the Giants' 24-yard line.
Back to throw is Ward. Incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
Now it's Ward. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The tight end Ertz in motion. Here we go on 4th with Ward. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense.
The drive starts with a carry by Singletary. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. He'll step up and run. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Singletary. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that ball.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Singletary. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll go, and here's Dart. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And he will have a Giants first down. Gonna have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He's got his man. It's Mooney. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50.
11 more yards. That's another Giants first down.
On the play fake, here's Dart. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Dart gonna fake the give and hold on to it. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
So often the success or failure of the zone read really just comes down to the decision-making of the quarterback. And so oftentimes there's really no right decision to be made. I always used to hear our coaches tell Cam, if you're ever in doubt,
and he will score! Game on! Devin Singletary. Touchdown, New York. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The Giants will line up for the
Here's Dart.
two-point conversion.
Flush to his right, and he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter. They've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Jimmy DK now to return it. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
46-yard line.
2nd and inches.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Receiver in motion. Going right. And that'll be a gain of 2. And a first down.
Ball carrier. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A pickup of 2 yards.
On play action, it's Ward. He'll get this out to the left flat. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At the 43-yard line.
They send Ridley in motion. The second down throw is incomplete. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Throwing on third down, Ward. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second. The Titan fronting unit comes out to the field as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Another try, 2nd and 10. They'll run. It's Singletary. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And the Giants
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Big play in the game right here. It's third down.
8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll get into the slide here, but he's going to be well short of the first down.
It's 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline, and that is incomplete. They had their chance. He took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.